This fucking wire, get out of here. Then why did you come in if you're busy? What's up, guys? I couldn't get on earlier because there was a really bad thunderstorm, but I think it's cleared up. So I'm gonna work for a few hours. Until my hand starts hurting, and then I'll probably stop. How much does Tom pay me? I'm not gonna disclose that. I get paid a comfortable amount, I'll just say that. But I'm also a workaholic, so it's a little different. Thank you, Captain Rennie. I do not make seven figures. What's up, Avocado? It's nice to see you as well. I have played. Wait, when you said Divinity 2, I thought you were going to say Divinity of Original Sin 2. How's the game coming along? It's good. I'm just roughing stuff out. I'm roughing a dress sway. I do some stretching between drawing. Like I do like the wrist rolling thing. Is this a background character? Sort of, for this segment. That's bad. How much can I share about Becky? Uh, she is a cheerleader. I won't do anything with Musk. Listen, I don't even have to do anything. He's gonna like take his own self out with his stupidity. I do love assholes, but not real life assholes. The genitalia kind. You fuck, I wasn't even in that. Will I get a new teaser trailer? I think gigantic anime tits are stupid. I don't like impractical boobs, even in real life. I like modest sized tits. You thought I liked big tits? Why? When have I ever said I liked big tits? Alright, enough of that song. It's just annoying. You can hear me breathe? Unfortunately, you can't. That is a fan blowing on me, which I'll turn off. Don't worry. Next time I stream, I'll have a new mic set up. And it'll be way better than my previous one. My ideal sandwich is okay, it's got to be like Subway bread with uh, ham, salami, a little bit of like shredded salad with some oil, some red vinaigrette, some pepper, some oregano, tomatoes, some onions, some pickles, some mustard, and that's about it. Some cheese, of course. I didn't even say cheese. Munster cheese. Uh, it would be Italian, like Italian bread, a typical sub bread. Or it could be a cheddar sub. Parmesan sub, not the worst thing. I just like Italian subs, if you couldn't tell. Put some bean sprouts on that as well. Well, I don't like Subway. I'm just talking about a basic sub roll. I'm not saying a Subway roll. Ew. If I want a sub, I'll fucking, or if I want a sandwich, I'll just go to like Jersey Mike's. I hate Subway. I hate Subway because I hate like the idea of make the sandwich yourself. It's like I don't want to. You make the sandwich for me. I'm not interested in making a sandwich. You do it. I don't know what Firehouse Mike's is or whatever, but I love Jersey Mike's. Damn it! Why can't I get this? I don't really eat like Subway sandwiches, to be honest, or subs or whatever the fuck. I don't eat subs or sandwiches often. God damn it! Why can't I get this? It's not that hard. Dresses are so hard to draw. White Castle? Ew, White Castle. I don't know if I could eat White Castle. What's up? I like femboys. What is my opinion on Power Rangers? I don't have an opinion. I never really grew up with Power Rangers. I think I owned a Red Ranger doll and I never cared. I didn't grow up with a lot of stuff people grew up. I didn't grow up with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I thought Street Sharks were cooler than TMNT. I didn't grow up with Power Rangers. I thought X-Men was more cool than Power Rangers, so I just watched X-Men. Uh, yeah, I did, and obviously like I was super into Sega and Sonic, but I was still into Mario. So I missed out on like the best kid things that everybody likes. Yeah, Dragon Ball. Definitely Dragon Ball. What's my favorite Mario? What? Mario game? Oh, excuse me. I had chicken wings today, you guys. I had Wingstop. I had some Louisiana dry rub with cheddar. It was like Parmesan garlic. That shit sucked. I should have just got more Louisiana dry rub. Yeah, I like Dragon Ball. Yeah, I agree. I'm not a big fan of Buffalo Wild Wings, but man, Wingstop is fucking good. At least ours is. I like bone in. I'm not a fan of boneless. I think boneless is kind of gross. I like pulling the meat off of the bones like an animal. I am playing music. The Latina girl's name? I don't know her last name, but her name is Becky. Have I ever interacted with Balak? I've talked to him once, and I was like, "Hey, I love your work." That was about it. The problem with chicken wings, I don't know if anyone else experiences this, but I hate you want like a dedicated chicken wing place, and to me that's Wingstop. Because every time I get Wingstop, the wings are like, you know when you get wings and they have sauce on them, but the wings aren't cooked all the way, and it's like the fucking meat is like runny. I mean, it is cooked, but it still tastes like the chicken wings, like you're almost gonna bite into a tendon. Every time I order wings from a pizza place, they always taste like that. They always taste like really crappy, like cooked wings. But Wingstop is like tough and firm. And that's why like wing places are good. But even then, I would say like it's not very common to go to a place and have good wings. My favorite movie growing up, like when I was a kid, my favorite movie growing up was Aladdin. I used to watch Aladdin all the time. I loved Aladdin. And my second favorite was was Shrek. And my favorite movie now is The Truman Show. I had the DVD of Shrek 1, so. But I love The Truman Show. It's a really good movie. It's a movie you could watch multiple times and catch new stuff. Am I excited for Shrek 5? For the possibility, yeah, if they do the same style they did with Puss in Boots, I'm totally down. I don't know how they're gonna follow up Puss in Boots with Shrek, to be honest. Like, Puss in Boots style really emulates close to like the original Puss in Boots was kind of ugly, and then they took that whole like Spider-Verse cartoony spin on it and made it like way more appealing. I don't know how they're gonna do that with Shrek, because Shrek is inherently ugly. Why is it so hard to do dresses moving? Thank you, Bacon NG. This is actually the dream version of her. Or, I guess it would be the nightmare. Let's just say she's a little exaggerated in parts. God dang everything. I had to do away with the tits because they were getting in the way of movement. Alright, we'll do it again. Just try and emulate this. That's better. That's all I had to do. The tit animation was not improved. I was working with it offline and I didn't like it, so I deleted all her tits. I'll add her tits in later. I need to get the dress figured out. She is not a Fuda. I mean, there's no point where she ever pulls her pants down and you see a dick because it's a kids game to a certain degree. It's like a teen game, but she could be whatever you want. Doesn't really matter. This is just the dream version. Thoughts on the Mario movie? Man, you guys. I already said. I already said today. It was a fine roller coaster movie, but a messy, contrived movie outside of that, and it just felt like a typical kids movie. I didn't really like it, but I guess that doesn't really matter because it made a gajillion dollars. You got it, court jester. That's it. The person in question having the nightmare sees them with a big ass and big tits. Did you enjoy Jack Black's video game song? To be honest, I didn't really like care too much for it, but when I was hanging out with Chris, I heard it a lot, and I'm like, oh, you know, there's some nuances to this song I kind of like. Like, it did start growing on me. At first, I was like, it's okay. It just feels like a song that's like, you know, please the masses, but it actually is not bad. It's fun to sing. Yeah, well, the lyrics are just like, I mean, it's like singing about like Fallout 4 and stuff. To me, that's just like, really? Fallout 4? The game sucks. Why would you sing about that? What is up? Why do these musics just get so loud sometimes? I think Jack Black really does enjoy like the games that people. I mean, he's seems pretty sold from like stuff like God of War. I mean, like that's not a game I would be excited for, but he seems like someone who would enjoy like God of War and Spider-Man for PlayStation 4. I don't really care about those games. Brutal Legends? It's a weird game. I don't know. I think I like the character and the story more than the game, but the whole RTS thing I didn't really care for, you know? I don't like when stuff is like mixed in. I just lost interest at the RTS stuff. You're gonna say Gwen is mid? I think Gwen is cute. I like her design. I think after seeing her in the new movie, I like her a little more than I did in the first one. Hey, what's up? Did you have a good nap? You have found no decent porn of her? I don't believe that at all, if I can be honest. Where are you looking? Apparently nowhere, because like there's some damn good stuff of her. Oh man, this is so hard to do dresses. Can you believe it? Can you believe dresses are hard to animate? Come on. What? It's not me. You got the wings. That's on you. It's literally your fault. You didn't have to eat them and you did. And also wings is just chicken. It's the best thing you can eat. At least it's not like a giant fucking roast beef sandwich. That would have screwed up your weight thing. Why was Penny not in the new one? Good question. I have no idea. Well, that's not necessarily the case because I think she was, but you know. Damn it, what the fuck? Hmm. Uh. Damn it. Man, I am so bad at drawing dresses. I have to do another pass through these. Okay. Do I want kids? No. I'm too immature to manage kids. Plus, I don't make enough comfortable income to be able to take care of a kid, so no. If I brought a kid into this world, it would be unfair to the kid, and I wouldn't want to do that. I make 8 figures. That is so far from the truth. If I made 8 figures, it'd be pretty fucking obvious. I wouldn't sound like I was talking out of a fucking 360 headset if I made 8 figures. Ten waifu figures? I can relate to that. Hey, what's up? Does Tom pay me in Bitcoin? No one pays in Bitcoin. Bitcoin is like a scam. If you're working for Bitcoin, you're a bit of a fool. Unless you're selling drugs on the black market. There's not really a lot of people who use uh stop. Will there be a demo? I don't know. Maybe at some point. I think if we show off a demo, we'd want to show off a few stages. Do I have a preferred type of alcohol? Vodka. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go drink some. 1 second. There's nothing left. There's nothing left. Even if I was to drink all of this, it wouldn't. It would just make me buzzed. Actually, when I animate, I tend to focus a little more. But I'm drinking pure vodka. I'm drinking Faber Easy Drinking Liquids. It's orange vodka. Ooh, straight from the horse's teat. Or cow's teat? Horse's mouth? What is it? Why am I drinking pure vodka? Because I don't have anything to chase it with. So I'm just drinking vodka straight. Get tap water? That's. You don't drink water with vodka. You drink it after. Straight from a horse's nipple. Listen, I already know what happens when you drink too much, okay? I experience it too much. Okay, I experience hangovers. Is it Nightmare Cops that Newgrounds beat 'em up? Yes, it is, Sludge Charge. It's the game that's been in development forever. Oh, fuck. Get some cranberry juice? Oh, man. Cranberry juice is so good with vodka. I don't know what it is. Cranberry juice and vodka is the best, like, thing to chase it with. It's the best. You had to stop drinking serious when you hit 32? I'm 32 now. Soon to be 33. I don't have a drinking problem, though. Yet. So I'm okay. You're turning 20. What advice do you have for a 23-year-old? Don't worry about not accomplishing everything. You know, they say, like, oh, if you don't have a girlfriend by the time you're 23, you're a loser, but that doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Um, everything will eventually come. Life is about choices. Sometimes life gives you options, and depending on the options you make, change your course of your life forever. For instance, I moved to Philly to hang out with a bunch of animators, and I could have stayed home. And I did that when I was like 20. I did that when I was like around your age. When I was like 23, I moved to here. I moved to Philly. So, opportunities will arrive, and you just gotta wait for those opportunities for all things. Job opportunities, relationship opportunities. Yeah. And you know, sometimes the choices you make in life won't always end up right. And that's fine. You don't get everything right the first time. Sometimes you fuck up, sometimes you make mistakes, you know. It's all a learning process. Once you get in your early 20s, there's a lot of you will make a lot of mistakes. I don't know if it'll be drug mistakes, but you will make a lot of mistakes. And once you reach 30, you could still be in those mistakes, or you could have taken certain choices and fixed your life as you went. I'm not a counselor or anything, but that's what I do. I pretty much live life. If I was to say how I live life at the moment. Like, I pretty much don't. I plan ahead a little bit because I don't think you can comfortably live in life if you don't plan ahead. But I normally, um, I don't know. I don't really like thinking too far ahead, and I guess that's why I'm not really like stressed like a lot of people. I don't tend to get stressed is because I kind of live in the moment. Yeah, I'm the heat of the moment. I think it's still good to save money and prepare and always have a plan B, but it's also good to just enjoy days once in a while. Ugh. That's why I'm drinking vodka out of a bottle. Here's an actual, okay, if you want actual advice, if you want to be productive, you should set mini goals for yourself every day. It can be something mundane, like, for instance, if you need to get your hair cut, you're like, I want to get my hair cut this day. So you set a goal to get your hair cut that day. That can just be what you do that day. You just get a haircut. Or it could be something like, for me, it's like with mini work goals with animation. I'm like, when I start the day, I'm like, okay, I'm going to finish this specific animation by the end of the day. And if I don't, but I get close to it, that's fine. You won't be able to accomplish everything immediately. So you should definitely set mini goals each day. Something you can work through for that day, and that will help you. And I do that all the time. For instance, I might be working a little over, but I finished the Jason Ruff. It's not completely done, but it's like mostly done, and now I'm working on Becky's dress stuff. But this was like something I would have done the next day at work. Yeah, what JoJo said. If you get burnt out, go ahead and take a day to rest. And if you have to go to school, well, you know, go to school and then come back and then just like relax and play video games or watch TikTok. And then the next day be like, all right, I have to focus now. And then just focus. You'll be happy that you do. You don't want to overwork yourself. It's dangerous. See, you guys all get it. You guys all do the same thing. Excuse me. When is the nude mods? I'm not doing new mods. Uh, do I work out? I used to do yoga, which I haven't done in a while, and I need to get back on the yoga train. But I pretty much just watch my calorie intake. Yes, it is Night Brawler. Spazkid, what's your advice for segmenting the figure for animation? I'm really bad at that actually. I kind of just make new frames all the time and screw myself over. So I am not one with cleanliness. I make as much extra frames as I can to make my life easier, but it ends up making everyone else's harder. Are the older versions of Flash really that much better or just preference thing? It's a mix of both. I prefer the old style because I've always used the old style of Flash, and I tried using Flash Animate, and while there is similar stuff, I feel like I struggle with the so when I make a keyframe in this, like if I move if I select something and move it, it creates a keyframe in um, Flash Animate, which is stupid because I don't want to do that. I just want to move the fucking frame. I don't want to make a new one. But Flash Animate does that, and it sucks. So I was trying to use it at Chris's, and I kept struggling to use it. So I was just like, fuck this. I don't get that problem with this. I don't think the line work tool is as good in CS3, but you can work around it. You can't work around with like incompetent design from Adobe, which Flash CC whatever the fuck is, and it sucks. Alright, that's a weird song. Hmm. Ah. Do I still get crashing? Yes. Flash crashes all the time. You just have to get used to saving constantly or else it'll crash. Especially when you're coloring and using the pencil tool. That's probably the major downside of Flash. You have ADHD, right? I don't, actually. I don't have ADHD. A lot of people I know do have ADHD. I don't. I can stay focused on something for a very long time. In fact, when I was in LA, I actually took Adderall for the first time. And when you don't have ADHD and you can stay focused, it's very bad to take Adderall. Just learn from my experience. I was like, my heart was beating so fast, it was bad. So I did not need it, and I took it anyways. I didn't know what Adderall was. How many? I took two, which was too much. I was awake for like 36 hours. Like I said, I'm a workaholic, so I don't need Adderall. Damn it. How good did it feel? I mean, it felt great, but I also didn't like it because I felt like I was like on drugs. Like I was too hyper. It made me uncomfortable. Ever get high? Yeah, of course I got high, but I'm not a big fan of pot. I actually get really bad anxiety when I smoke, so I don't smoke pot usually. My girlfriend smokes pot though. She needs it to focus. Nightmare stuff is going well, Saturn. I just don't like smoking pot. The problem with pot is the smell of pot actually gives me a headache. I have a sensitive nose to pot. And like really dank shit fucks me up. What about Molly? I mean, I don't really do Molly. It's not like a regular thing people do. Would I ever do a podcast ever again? I mean, Chris's only play stuff is basically a podcast. I mean, yeah, there's a game, but it's essentially a podcast. I don't know if I'd ever really do a podcast. I mean, there's a possibility I could do a podcast, maybe, but like, I don't know. Something like Sleepy Cabin, that's a tall ask, honestly. You have plenty of options now. Back then, there wasn't a lot. Now everybody's doing podcasts. Look at the dress, look at the dress, flow in the wind, blow in the wind. Would I let Chris Chan on Only Plays? No, probably not. I don't think that would ever happen. Get a podcast inspired from Sleepy Cabin? And it seems to be a case for a lot of people. They say they're inspired by Sleepy Cabin. Would I ever pitch a TV show someday? Nope. Probably not. I would never pitch a TV show. It's kind of one of those things where it's like, I'm not interested in the TV business. I would help someone with a TV show, but I don't think I want to deal with all the regulations and censorship and the mess of budgets and having to manage a team, dealing with writing room harping and all this other crap. Like I don't want to deal with that. And if there's anything that's proven anything, it's the fact that you don't really need to have a TV show in this current day and age on TV. You can just do a streaming show like Vivzy and Hell of a Boss. Yeah, she sold Has Been Hotel, but I mean, there's a reason why more people know about Hell of a Boss in comparison. I should become a VTuber. I don't have the charisma. That's the moan of annoying. Was Zach blacklisted? What? How? Zach is like the most popular show on fucking HBO. Why would he be blacklisted? No, Zach's not blacklisted. I would say Zach is probably higher in the upper echelons of cartoon shows than most people may think. That's what I think. Why would you think he's blacklisted? I think the only way you can become blacklisted is if you were like called out as like a groomer or a predator or something. When he kept saying he was blacklisted, I'm pretty sure that was a joke. Come on, man. It's only plays. If you drew yourself fucking Pearl from Steven Universe while working on the cartoon, for example, what are you talking about? Explain yourself. Oh, excuse me. Whoa, why did I zoom out? What the hell? You crave Wingstop Ranch? It's just ranch. Yeah, Only Plays is just like all about gaslighting, throwing our friends under the bus. This is quite the song that I'm going to change now because it's just nonsense. Same with this one. You think the cheese looks like Smeg? What? Guy working on Steven Universe drew himself with Pearl and also drew the show's creator approving of it and then got blacklisted when everybody saw his. What do you mean? Like, they were going missionary and they drew like Rebecca Sugar nodding an approval. Like, what are you talking about? You can't hear shit. Is that true? Can no one hear anything? Niall, I love Niall. I'm glad Niall's doing well. I want to see him again. I miss Niall. He's a great guy. Everyone should definitely support him. One of these days, I might go to Ireland and visit Chris and hang out with him. But I gotta get my, what do you call those things? Like passes? Passports, thank you. Yeah, passports. Oh damn, I didn't know you were on Twitch. Algorithm recommended me something good for once. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I stream very rarely, but I've been streaming a lot more actually. And I'm gonna be getting a new mic next time I stream, so I won't sound like I'm on fucking the Xbox 360. I've had this mic forever. This headset, while it's great because it's just like good enough, it's like a this is a wireless headset. It's plugged in right now, but this is a wireless headset. I've had it for like a year and a half. It was like $90. I got it off Amazon. It was perfect. It sounds like shit, but that doesn't matter because you're listening through stuff constantly. See you later, Avocator. Or Avocator. Yeah, I was playing the new Sonic game. I'll probably play it again when they release another update. I've beaten it 3 times at this point. What a weird ass song. Favorite Titan boss from Frontiers? It would probably be the first one. Like Gargancho, whatever the Garganco, Gargancho, whatever. Garganto, I think it was. Garganto was the best one because it's like, it opens up with that like sick ass like that sick ass like fucking build up, and then it goes and it goes like really like hard. That was definitely the best boss, cause it's just like crazy. Damn, the last time I caught you on streams was year when you were playing Dark Souls 2. Holy crap, Voodoo Child. You want to hear something funny about that? I've played that game a lot. Like, I've played a lot of Dark Souls 2. In fact, I've gotten almost all the achievements on that game. And I played it on Oni Plays with Chris and Adam. And we weren't able to do the DLC because Adam had to leave. But we beat the game, so we played a whole playthrough, and I beat it in like 6 or 7 hours. Which is pretty good for me. It's just easier to pick up and play than Dark Souls 3 and Dark Souls 1. I mean, no, Dark Souls 1's pretty easy to pick up and play, but Dark Souls 2 is really easy to pick up and play. Is Chris' favorite boss fight the Knight from Frontiers? I honestly don't know. I think all the boss fights in Frontiers are really good, except for the end. That boss fucking blows. And Supreme sucks too. Other than that, like, it was a really smart decision how they did the boss fights, because normally boss fights are reserved for the very end, and they were just like, fuck that, we're just gonna make cool ass boss fights at the very start. And it's like, that's how you do it. Because you keep the interest. Like, I thought the boss fight was going to be boring, and it was just like you scale a giant titan. But no. How do I make time to animate and play games? I'm probably not going to do a lot of animation tomorrow. I might do some in the morning, but probably not as much as like other stuff. Yeah, I love Majula. I'm pretty sure Update 3 is going to introduce Cybersonic. Like update 3 is supposed to fix the entire game. Because you're supposed to like build up to the corruption where Sonic can't do anything anymore, and then you have to play as like Amy, Tails, and Knuckles to fix Sonic's corruption, and then he'll absorb the corruption, and it'll probably be it. This is just from speculation, from what I've heard on the Vine, but then you'll like basically as corrupted Cyber Sonic, you'll battle the last boss, which won't be a giant fucking planet. It'll be like I don't know, like a corrupted super mutant. Cory, is trombone the only instrument you know how to play? Unfortunately, yes. I'm definitely gonna buy the game once update 3 comes out. I mean, I would. I want to see something. So May 8th, Sonic Frontiers surpassed 3.5 million copies, and that was around the time they did update like 1. And I think with update 2, they're probably looking at around I would say they probably sold around 4 million copies of Sonic Frontiers. And I think Sonic Heroes is the best-selling 3D Sonic game of all time. And there is a very high possibility that by the time update 3 rolls around, they beat Sonic Heroes in sales and it becomes the best-selling 3D Sonic game of all time, which is crazy. Yeah, Sonic Heroes was huge. And I like Sonic Heroes, don't get me wrong. It's the most repetitive Sonic game ever made, but it's still like fun. It's way more fun than fucking Shadow the Hedgehog, that's for sure. I think Cybersonic will be like a mix of like blue and red. Or he'll be like all evil. Not evil, but he'll be like absorbing the corruption. So maybe he'll be like similar to Darkspine, but red static corruption. What's up, Jaggers? 347. Thank you guys for coming to the stream. It's crazy how many people just come and hang out. I don't even like promote it. It's kind of wild to me. Well, I hope I can help motivate you. Man, I've totally like I was designing. Look at this. The dress started becoming a dress at this point. I'm just like, fuck it. It's. I gotta redo this whole thing. I gotta make it a dress. Silver was '06. Blaze was in Rush. Oh yeah, as a background character from Nightmare Cops. It's not necessarily a background character, but it's a background character in this stage. You know, I don't. Here's what I think. I think Sonic Team realizes that people want to play as other characters besides Sonic. And I think what they're doing with Frontiers is they're experimenting. They're chumming the waters, right? So they're doing you able to play as Amy, Tails, and Knuckles, not just because of the idea of playing as them. I also think it's like a tie-in with Sonic Superstars, because when Sonic Superstars comes out, will probably be around the same time they release the update, unless they're going to delay it another year, which I wouldn't mind if they did. But just if you think about it, Sonic Superstars is Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, and Amy, and Sonic Frontiers is Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, and Amy. So I think they're just testing to see if people want it, and if they do and they sell, then we'll probably get like, Shadow, SBO, Rouge, like all the characters will make the return, and the next game will probably be where you get to play as multiple characters. Oh, don't forget Origins adding Amy. Yeah, there you go. Although, problem with Origins is kind of half-assed that game. Origins Plus is kind of a disappointment, if I'm being honest. Like, they didn't do anything with the Game Gear titles at all. And Amy, it's nice to have her in, but it's kind of like she could have been in at the very beginning. Who is SBO? He's the chameleon in Sonic Heroes. The ninja. The one who's like ninja power. The one who goes invisible. I like SBO. I think SBO is cool. I would love if you could play as SBO with like using like ninja skills and stuff. Yeah, rather kiss SBO or Vector. Probably SBO. Sonic Team recently copyrighted Sonic and Friends. Interesting. Cream can't be playable anymore? I mean, why? She uses her cheese to attack. I feel like they could still do stuff with Cream. Yeah. A Cream Chow Garden spinoff? I don't know about that. Maybe as a phone game. Yeah, they could do a new Sega Bass Fishing with Big the Cat. That'd be a smart decision, honestly. It's not like anyone's fucking playing those games. Yeah, I mean, Cream is fine. I don't have a problem with Cream. Cream doesn't bother me. The only person that bothers me is Charmy. Charmy's fucking really annoying. Like, really annoying character. If they're ever going to do anything with Charmy, they need to make that character better. Because, like, in the Sonic the Comic, or one of those comics, he was a prince, and he wasn't as shitty and annoying. Charmy just, like, sucks. I don't mind Vector. What about Chip? And Chip feels more like a Sonic. He specifically is made for Sonic Unleashed. I don't really have an opinion about Chip. Chip never bothered me. Yeah, Chip's friendship with Sonic is fine. Should Sega release a Rouge porn adventure game? Yes. Honestly, completely honest, if they took the gameplay of Sonic Frontiers, designed a slightly open linear game with levels and playable characters and just made Sonic Adventure 3, they probably could, but not call it Sonic Adventure 3 because that's a death sentence, but call it something like, I don't know, fucking Sonic Oasis, who the hell knows? Just call it something like that, and then people will be like, this is Sonic Adventure 3. Because if you call it Sonic Adventure 3 and it's not like fucking Half-Life 3 status of what everybody ever wanted, then you're screwed. Is Becky's monster form like a mutation between her and the other cheerleaders? That's a huge spoilers, guy. You'll just have to play the game and find out. Love the Pizza Tower music. I'm listening to if nobody knows, I'm listening to a bunch of Newgrounds songs in the Portal. This is a cover someone did of Pizza Tower. You're sad Yuji Naka went to jail? Yuji Naka literally performed insider trading a bunch. Like, it wasn't even like a one-time thing. They did it multiple times. Honestly, Yuji Naka, I used to like care, but once I heard Yuji Naka is kind of like an arrogant dick, I stopped caring. But I mean, like, his life is kind of over because in Japan they kind of have a different opinion when it comes to like that kind of stuff. Like insider trading is way worse than it's all about honor in Japan. So Yuji Naka doing that was like a absolute death sentence. But you know what? I'm glad Oshima is still designing characters because that was the best part about Balan Wonderland. Because the game fucking is horrible, but the character designs in Balan Wonderland were really good. So Oshima still being a part of the Sonic team designing characters is very nice. Because he's really good at designing characters. He spent more time insider trading than working on his own game. It's true. It's true. That's why the game was all half baked with fucking terrible ideas. Because he was thinking about the next big paycheck from Dragon Quest phone game. Oh, it's horrible, man. Balan Wonderland is just a dreadfully boring piece of shit. I still kind of want to play it with Chris on Only Plays, but I don't know. That game sucks. That game sucks really bad. Excuse me. How does everyone think the show will play out? Y'all think the Chaotix will show up? It depends. What's up, Villager? It really just depends if. I think the show will be good as long as. Who was the guy who played Knuckles in the new movie? He was really good as Knuckles. I forget his name. I think it starts with an E. Yeah, Elba Idris? Is it Elba Idris? Yeah, Elba Idris is was perfect as Knuckles. Um, Wade the cop? Are you talking about that dipshit, like unfunny loser, Tom's friend? Cause if it's him, then I ain't watching it. Unless Knuckles like punches down on him all the time, calls him stupid. Ugh. What a bad idea for a show. What the fuck? I mean, they wrote Wade like a fucking buffoon, just completely unlikable, complete idiot. They better do more with him. Ugh, whatever. I'll probably still maybe give it a chance, but if it's like cringy and they give Wade too much talking time and it's not just Knuckles, then hell no, I'm not watching it. I'm not. Wade was like the worst part of the freaking movie. Oh, fucking dresses, dude. Who needs them? I heard the director knows the fans want live and learn. I mean, you gotta put live and learn. If it's gonna be like Sonic Adventure 2, like, come on. S- Sonic Movie 3 needs to be a combination of Sonic Adventure and Shadow the Hedgehog. It needs to be like the story of like the whole Black Arms with Gerald Robotnik and a mix of Sonic Adventure 2 or whatever with or Sonic Adventure with Chaos because that would be really fucking awesome. You heard Shadow will be played by Ryan Gosling? Oh my god, that would be awesome. Ryan Gosling. Damn, if Ryan Gosling would voice Shadow, that is nuts. I've never heard that, but holy crap, that'd be fucking crazy. Shadow's gonna pick up a gun and be like, not in a million years, and toss it into the air. Ryan Gosling's about to like fucking be a household name with the Barbie movie. That movie is about to destroy the box office when it comes out. There's no way Charmy will be voiced in anything. Charmy's not going to be in the movie. As long as they get someone better than they currently have for Boom Sonic. I hate that shadow. Sounds so stupid. Boom Shadow is Boom Shadow is the worst rendition of Shadow, period. He's like, Sonic, you're too weak. Unlike me, who's strong. It's like, alright, dude. I haven't heard him in Prime. As long as he just doesn't sound like shit, then it'd be fine. But he was horrible in Oh man. We've been going for about 2 hours, guys. How's everybody doing? Do I have a favorite stage and boss already for Nightmare Cops? Yes. Yes, I have multiple. Same with bosses. What do I have against Armenian people? Nothing. What are you talking about? Why would I have anything against Armenian people? I am one. I'm fucking with you. I'm white. I'm white as shit. I'm as white as they come. I'm so white, I'm luminescent. I'm super white. Can't you tell from my very white opinions? I'll show you what Becky turns into. It's kind of a yes or no. She kind of turns into that, but I don't want to spoil it. Why do you guys want to be spoiled so bad? Don't you want anything left up the imagination? I am from, well, I moved from Missouri. I'm originally from Vermont. The hell is this? It's just bad. Did you see the new Tourette's guy video? I have not seen the new Tourette's guy video. You swear animators got the patience of saints? What do you mean? I'm some sort of savant for drawing cute girls. Thank you. Animation can be hard when you first start doing it, but then it gets easier the more you do it. So just keep doing it. Get ready to get your mind fucks from this chat raiders. From chat raiders. Oh, guys, I'm almost halfway done with this vodka. What's up, Ergomancy? You like how I did the eyes and mouth? Thank you. Jeff designed her, and then I tweaked her design. Oh, excuse me. Jeff is another artist who helps me. He does the art direction for the game. Well, Jeff knows how to draw girls, and I usually help him. I tweak his design. Oh, ergomancy. I see how the raid thing works. Thank you, ergomancy. I know you probably didn't see this, but thank you for raiding and bringing 4 viewers. I appreciate it. I need to learn how to raid. I need to learn how to be a good streamer. I always just leave, and then I leave everybody high and dry. Uh, yeah, I'm excited for Persona 3 Reloaded. Alright, I think I'm done dealing with dresses right now. Just want to fucking throw myself in oncoming traffic. I'll just show you what it looks like for now. I'll tweak it still. I still need to tweak it, but this is what it looks like. Oh my fuck. It's really hot. Now I'm going to just start coloring. I'm gonna color her legs. Gotta make sure she's a little plump. No, we're moving. Nope. Not listening to that. No fan funkin' music. Oh my god. Millennials had it easy? What do you mean? Is this Sonic 3 music? I think so. This is the battle music. This is battling in Sonic 3. This is Chrome Gadget Zone. I think it's the cave stage in Sonic 3. Is this the version of Flash and archived version of plugin of Adobe Animate? This is Flash CS3. Wow, this is cool. Marcellin, thank you. Corey, what's the best ass you've seen in video games and anime? 2B? 2B is the best ass in video game history. Yeah, 2B. Yeah, I mean, I would say kine, but 2B, literally, like, you walk around in ladders and you can look up her panties and they're like vivid detail and everything. It's no joke. Oh, the new boss? I could show it off. I do need to work on that. Here, give me a second. I can set it up. I'm just going to show you what this looks like first. Okay, 1 second. You guys, I'm gonna mute the shit and well, not mute it, I'm just gonna turn all this off because I don't want to like reveal a bunch of shit. I'm gonna see if I can find the boss thing. I am still here. I'm just looking for it. My stuff's just offline. Don't worry, I'm still here, guys. It's just darkened. I'm trying to find it. I don't want to spoil it, is the thing. Almost got it set up. Okay. Turn all this stuff back on. So this is a boss. Right now I'm working on her tits. This is probably one of my favorite bosses. Not just because of the design, but because, like, it's really fun to fight. Okay. Can she shoot out spider webs? Yes. She's a spider. She's like Quelaag. What is she a nightmare of? It's not so much her nightmare. It's some. I don't really want to spoil it. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. I don't really want to spoil it, but she's a monster in a nightmare. It's not really her nightmare. Corey, do you ever get into Smiling Friends? You should be a character who reviews games like ABGN. What? Thank you, Starman. Yeah, her name's Celine. I joined the first art stream I saw and immediately am met with boobs. I love Twitch. You're gonna get a lot of tits in my streams. No nipples, unfortunately, but you'll get bazongas. Can you believe this is a video game? Corey, this is just sad. Stop advertising this as the next smiling friends on Twitter. This is just porn. I'm not even on Twitter. What are you talking about? I haven't been on Twitter in 5 days. I cut that addiction. Maybe longer. Maybe it's been about a week. I don't give a shit about Thread, to be honest. I'm not about to join another social media, especially because Thread is like doesn't allow any porn, so it's like fuck that. I, that's strictly a social media site. I'm not interested in just having a social media site. But I'm not interested in Twitter either, so no, Andrew, AI doesn't demotivate me. The thing about AI is going to be a part of art no matter what, whether people like it or not. It's just going to be integrated into everybody's life because it's basically a tool to make life easier for certain things. I don't think AI will replace writing. I don't think AI will replace art as a whole. It's just strictly a tool, and that's it. And that's all AI should ever be, is a tool to improve things, like improve infrastructure, improve design, improve like things that artists can't do. Like for instance, they used AI in Elemental for the fire effect because they didn't want an animator to sit there for fucking literally 3, 5, 6 months straight animating her fucking hair moving because that would have drove anyone crazy. So they used AI to speed up the process of the fire and to save money in a way. So, AI is already being integrated into like everyone's lifestyle, whether you like it or not. It's just it'll never replace art as a medium, especially not in porn because it looks fucking stupid. AI art looks ugly all the time. Don't care what anyone says, it always looks bad, but So I wouldn't worry about it. Celine, I don't. Celine does a lot, and the thing about her is she's a unique boss where she does multiple moves based on like feelings and stuff. Like it's I don't know. It's kind of a huge spoiler to say like more than that. Just know she does a lot of moves. There's another element to her I'm not telling anyone, but yeah, she's a pretty crazy boss. She also gives you like the best card in the entire game. If you want to draw Celine, go ahead. We should do a Newgrounds podcast. There's already a Newgrounds podcast. Thank you, Joe. Jojo. You want to make a VTuber picture out of the Armenian cory thing? Go ahead. I won't use it, but you're welcome to. I did play Hi-Fi Rush. Ugh. Damn. Uh. Like basically, you guys make our friends anymore. He's a dumbass, but still, after all you guys been through, it was shitty to hear the news. What? I don't want to talk about that stuff. Anyways, guys, I think I'm going to call it for tonight. Thank you for joining me. I'm pretty tired as is, but it was fun. I'll probably stream again this week, but I'm going to call it for tonight. See you guys later. Goodbye. I'll have a better mic next time, so.